off with a skit. Never mind the fact that nobody does skits anymore because it's let me check my future launch, not 2004. And who cares about albums anymore anyway? The music industry is entirely singles driven. And you think someone's gonna shell out 99 cents for a track you can hear most of from the preview? At least make it for free or cheaper than the rest, idiot. God, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. People are streaming everything nowadays anyways. They're not even gonna think about buying this. This whole operation here, this honestly shows a ridiculous lack of knowledge of how the music industry even works.
Batman and Robin. The night fades into the dark, desolate streets of Gotham City. Lights flicker across grim alleyways. Distant sirens pierce the heavy silence, mingling with the chilling hum of the wind. A shadow moves swiftly across a rooftop, a man in a flowing cape. We cut to Bruce Wayne, seated in his mansion, staring at a crack in the family portrait of his parents. His expression is distant, haunted. His knuckles are clenched on his trembling hands. Somewhere deep within, he's already begun transforming into the protector Gotham so desperately needs. In the distance, Gotham's skyline glows from a towering inferno. A villain has struck again. Flashback to an opulent theater. Laughter echoes until two quick gunshots shatter the air. Young Bruce watches in terror as Martha and Thomas Wayne collapse. Their blood seeps onto the cold pavement as pearls scatter into a storm drain. Darkness descends. Bruce's voice echoes in his mind, aged and determined.
I will make criminals fear the shadows as much as I do.
Bruce started training martial arts in the mountains, pushing himself past his limits, studying crime and justice from every possible angle. Shared tragedy, training, and challenges, culminating in a desperate battle to save Gotham from destruction. Then, transformation. Alone in the depths of the Batcave, a bat crashes into broken glass and flies overhead. Bruce follows its path, his face illuminated by a pale, eerie light. Slowly, his hands draw the iconic cowl over his face for the first time. Chaos erupts across Gotham. Explosions, piles of rubble. A mysterious figure broadcasting cryptic, mocking warnings through hijacked screens. The villain, cloaked in riddles and menace, orchestrates their master plan from behind twisted contraptions.
This city has rotted long enough. Air it out, let it burn. Only then can it breathe again.
The city spirals into panic. Citizens scramble for safety as the Gotham Police Department finds itself outmaneuvered at every corner. Batman leaps into the fray, chasing leads, but the villain's web of destruction forces him into a dangerous game of cat and mouse. His strategies falter as the villain's traps nearly ensnare him. Circus tents rippling under the night sky, spotlight on the flying Graysons as they soar gracefully through the air. Applause thunders until tragedy strikes. Ropes snap, bodies plummet, chaos erupts. Young Dick Grayson kneeling beside his family's lifeless bodies, tears streaming down his face. He vows revenge, his words filled with both anger and desperation. Bruce, disguised in the crowd, watches him from the shadows, instantly seeing himself in the boy. Dick is brought to Wayne Manor. At first, the massive mansion feels eerily empty to him. Inside, Bruce struggles with the idea of taking in the boy, his own pain bubbling to the surface in their interactions. Still, their shared grief creates an unspoken connection. Late one night, Dick follows Bruce down to the Batcave and discovers his secret. Bruce Wayne is Batman. The confrontation is raw, intense.
You let me in, but you didn't think I'd figure it out?
Bruce hesitates.
The life I chose isn't a game, Dick. It's war.
Their partnership grows through shared tragedy, training, and challenges. Dick refuses to back down, determined to join the fight. Against his better judgment, Bruce begins training him, each session pushing Dick harder than the last. In one corner of the cave, Dick rediscovers his purpose. The Robin suit emerges.
A symbol of hope reclaimed from tragedy.
Under the harsh hum of sparring lights, Bruce watches as Dick perfects his flips and acrobatic moves, blending them with new combat skills honed under Batman's guidance. Their partnership, however, remains shaky.
They don't fear you like they fear me.
Explaining why Dick's vibrant suit might give the wrong impression.
They'll learn to.
His confidence merging with youthful boldness. As they begin working together, their missions are riddled with mistakes. A close call during one encounter leaves both shaken. Batman reluctantly praises him, admitting for the first time,
You did well tonight, Robin.
Gradually, their partnership deepens, buoyed by trust forged in battle and a shared mission to protect Gotham. A private moment in the Batcave reveals Bruce softening as he opens up about the day he lost his parents, allowing Robin to see the vulnerable man behind the mask. The villain's plans escalate, bombs hidden throughout the city, aimed at Gotham's vital infrastructure. Batman and Robin pore over maps of the city in the Batcave, their heads brimming with tension and urgency.
We won't have time to defuse them all. We need to get to them.
Batman growls, narrowing his focus on the villain. The showdown builds to a nail-biting crescendo as Batman and Robin infiltrate the villain's lair, hidden under Gotham's industrial district. Traps spring to life, a maze of machinery. Their moves are calculated but desperate as they dodge crashing chains, flaming obstacles, and deadly smirks from the villain.
I told you, Batman, this city needs a reckoning, and you're just a part of the rot.
The villain sneers, their weapon poised for destruction. In a pivotal moment, Robin leaps into action to prevent the villain from activating the final detonator, risking his life in the process. Batman, fueled by fear for his partner, overwhelms the villain, bringing them to justice in a climactic fight sequence filled with grit and ferocity. The silence of victory echoes as Gotham stands intact but scarred. The villain is subdued, their rant cut off mid-sentence as Batman looms over them in quiet judgment. In the distance, Robin gathers his breath, bruised but grinning through the pain of success. Bruce approaches, his expression solemn yet proud. Their partnership grows through shared tragedy, training, and challenges, culminating in a desperate battle to save Gotham from destruction.
You stood your ground, saved lives.
His words land differently now, carrying the weight of respect. Robin, with adrenaline still pumping, simply responds,
We did it together.
The two stand side by side atop a Gothic skyscraper as the bat signal illuminates the night sky. Gotham breathes again. The city remains dangerous, but for now, its protectors are ready for whatever comes next. Batman and Robin, partners, heroes, survivors, face the future together in the promise of justice. Fluttering cape and the faint hum of Gotham in the background. In the shadows, Bruce Wayne transforms into Batman, his cape billowing behind him as he prepares for action. Forging an alliance with Dick Grayson, who becomes Robin, they stand together, ready to confront a menacing villain threatening the city's safety. Batman and Robin's partnership grows through shared tragedy, training, and challenges in a desperate battle to save Gotham from destruction.